Welcome to the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. Mackey Stadium, home to the Nevada Wolfpack, where we have hit the jackpot responsibly with this matchup. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Fresno State Bulldogs taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Nevada Wolfpack. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. About to kick it off to get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Fresno State Bulldogs offense will get the first swing of the game. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. So Nevada's offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key.
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. He leaves it with his back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking downfield, it's Keene. He's got his man. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Quickly out to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. Makes a grab enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Caught close to the marker, it's James. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. He'll just keep slinging it. Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but he caught it out of bounds. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back goes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Touchdown, Fresno State! What a grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Purdue managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Lafayette had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative.
It's on target and complete.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Lewis wants to pass. Getting some heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. On the ground with the counter. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And it's picked off at the goal line. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. So far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide out in motion. The give from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Trying to pick up a first down. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Lewis to throw. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Nevada will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Flips it out in the flat. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. Give to the back. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires into traffic, intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off play action on first down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Lewis wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Using the quick game. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one splits the uprights.
Well, they're able to get a field goal, put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
He finds his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion, trying to get the defense to show his hand. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Scanning the field, it's Keene. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Looking for a block. It's Robinson. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd down, going up top. Grab near the marker. It's Henry. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by a field goal over NC State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Wants to throw. It's Keene. They're bringing heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Fresno State will have to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. On second down, wants to throw it. He's got it. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Going to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Makes the catch. It's Floyd. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Back to throw. It's Keene. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers. I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He wants to throw it again. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Going up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moss. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, take advantage of the clock. It's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
It's caught downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Reno. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Mackey Stadium.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Lewis to throw. He wants to go deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. Offense set on first down. The give to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And the Bulldogs want to pick up the tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
Twist his way through. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's going to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. He's looking to throw it. Lets it go. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The aerial assault continues. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect.
That makes the score Nevada 20, Fresno State 10.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After that last completion, it's second down.
Second down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give out of the gun. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. This Nevada offense really has it going. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his target down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Lewis wants to pass. Get it out on the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Going with the counter play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nevada. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Now, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. On target to the left. Got a lot of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fresno State. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
27, Fresno State, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Throws to the wideout. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Let's see what they've got on second down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Fires to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Fresno State right back to the line. The give to the left side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Coming after him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
That makes the score Nevada 27, Fresno State 20.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the single running back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Lewis to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Nevada. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down for this offense. Here's the handoff. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Lewis wants to pass. Going for the big play. And it's caught inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now the play fake. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense getting set for first down. The give to the tailback. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll give it on the counter. How about that elusiveness? He's got space.
This guy's been running hard all game long. In the 4th quarter now at that last run, he's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Nevada will be forced to punt.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Looking downfield, it's Keene. Got his man on the right.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to...
Trying to burn this defensive back. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
and a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head on. Generally the mark of a really good team. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happened.